Speaking of, do we get extra luck points?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you get extra luck points? What did you do?
Why not?
Fair question,
Yes, one
Lauren.
luck point.
Fair
But second,
You said we get extra luck points last
Yeah.
time.
You know,
did
I
such a good
did.
job role-playing.
Just so
I
good.
actually did.
Yep.
By the way, hi everyone. The stream is
Oh
live.
shit!
And my players are already debating with me to get more resources.
I
But I
love
did
Lauren.
It's
say,
not a debate when
I
you said
did
it.
say at the end of last session, for the great roleplay everyone did, and if you missed last session, it was great roleplay. Everyone is going to start with an additional luck point because it was just
Blessings upon us.
so good. So good. Hi, y'all. Welcome to the stream. You might
Holy
notice
shit.
we are. Oh, holy shit, Sally! That's a
Hey, guys.
fucking raid.
Oh, Lord.
47 might actually be a record for the most people ever in here, and she brought that many in a single
You said-
raid.
Oh, your
They
live
look
kicks down
like
door.
garbage.
God damn. Well, while I
Anyway,
have
hi,
the
guys.
audience of all the people who are raiders, before you leave, do you like Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop role-playing games? That's all we pretty much do here, along with some workout and video game content, but it's mostly TTRPGs. So if you like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like role-play forward storytelling, if you like horror TTRPGs, sci-fi horror alien RPGs, please follow along with the channel so you get notifications for when we go live. If you stick around this session and you love it and you feel like subbing, that's awesome. We appreciate you. And if you're someone who likes to listen to things while you're doing other things, you can listen to the past episodes and they sound even better with more music and more sound effects and the lag time of us finding our dice edited out. Go check out Go Buff Yourself, and you can listen to this campaign, The City of the Crimson Tower, which also features Lauren and Mav, and a Mothership mini-campaign, which is wild. So wild. Oh, Califrac, thank you so much for gifting the subs. We appreciate each and every single one of you. So since we got a bunch of new people in here, I just want to go around really quick, say hi to everyone, and just say who you are, what your character name is, and then we'll just go ahead and jump in with the announcements, be done with all of this, and get into the game. So, Bodie, could you lead us off, or rather, Lauren?
Well, man, I'm Bodie. 450 pounds of pure sexual energy. I'm Lauren. I play Bodie. Welcome. Things up in this place are unhinged, so prepare yourself.
This is all true. All right, Sarah.
Hey everybody, I'm Sarah, and I play Kieren, the Blue Goat Man. Usually the one that's like, hey, let's stay on track, team, kind of character. So I am going to be having to duck in and out a little bit during this episode because, as everyone learned last episode, I can cry on demand. So it was emotionally draining for Kieren. So he's going to be a little bit wanting to take a nap.
Watch how hard I
That
cry.
totally tracks, and I support that. Mav, how's it going, buddy?
I felt naked without my ears and my teeth.
Ah, yeah,
Um,
it's so much right. It's so much better now.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm your favorite black guy on the internet. I play the wonderful, sweet boy Otto who's going through some shit right now. I'm a Haragon Ranger, and I'm here.
We are very glad you are here, and let me just take a second to say we're glad you're all here. I know that this last week has been stressful for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. So, you made it through. We're glad you did. You made it to another weekend. One foot in front of the other. Glad you're here. Morgan! Oh, what were you saying,
Good
Lauren?
evening.
I'm sorry.
All the kisses. That's what
Yes,
I
all the kisses.
No, I'm Morgan. I'm playing Melon, the Leonin, the cleric. Happy for bottomless food, bottomless battle, and bottomless bloodshed.
Ooh! 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 I love it. We just need to find something
That does sound good.
for, like, stomach. Oh, bottomless belly. There it is. And now it's all bees.
Yeah. Bottomless belly, bottomless battles, and bottomless bloodshed.
I love it. Morgan.
That's the most Morgan has ever said during an intro. Can he please have a luck point just for
I'm
me?
just going to clip
No.
it.
We
I'm
just
just
all
going to
deserve
clip it to
No.
memorialize it.
Fuck you.
And last but not least, Joe.
Hi guys, I'm Joe. I'm playing Wraught, the Red Dragonborn, and I'll eat your family. Done it once, I'll do it again.
It's true. And last but least, my name is Ethan. I will be your dungeon master for this evening, wrangling this chaotic crew. Normally we have 6 players, but one of our players is preparing to go to Korea and Vietnam for, not fighting, for a couple weeks. And so, yeah, Gromp, the Bugbear Bard, will be back here in December. So we're going to be missing him for a little while as he goes on a whirlwind adventure. But I do have a few preliminary announcements before we jump in. Like I said, follow along so you get announcements. That's always appreciated. It helps us out a lot. Second, if there's something that you really enjoyed, please clip it so we can see it later. That also helps us a lot because I do... running the stream, editing the podcast, going and picking out clips is really tough sometimes. So when you all clip it, it helps a lot. So thank you for doing that. Last thing, this is an 18+ stream. We will be cursing. There will be cannabis consumed in and out of game. There will be alcohol had, and birds will be flipped. So just be aware of all of that with the warning done. It's not our fault if you choose to stick around and you're under 18. I did my due diligence, so I've done my thing. I think that's it. I think that's all of our announcements. So let's go ahead and run the intro so that we can play some D&D and play episode 42 of The Wild Beyond.
Anyways, I was playing with Beyblades.
Before we get going, I need to fix one thing with a few people's cameras. I'm just going to flip them so that they don't look like they're staring off into nothing. So we're going to do this live. So there's that one, and there's
I do still have the original Dragoon
Let me go
Beyblade too.
You do?
this.
Yeah, I have it.
No, legit.
It's like this
I
Coliseum.
went to a
tops.
party the other
Ah,
night,
wrong one.
and it was like an old school Halo LAN party. And it's like, I made an offhand joke. It's like, yeah, do we need to bring like Beyblades and Pogs? And I was like, wait, yeah, we do need to bring those.
Actually, yeah, totally.
Yeah. I have to commit to the bit now.
All right, there is Sarah fixed. Now let me fix Lauren so she's not staring off into the ether. And then we will be good to go. Bada boom. All right. Is everyone looking the right direction now?
Bada boom!
Cool.
Hey,
Now,
God,
let's go ahead and get this going. When we last left the Wild Things, some wounds had been opened. Some wounds that a few of you didn't even know were there. In the process of closing a rift that led to a domain of dread, the Wild Things were shown their own nightmares. And some of the crew got to witness each other's nightmares. Some of these were fairly standard fears. Fear of abandonment, loss, grief. But some of these nightmares were real. Not imagined, not possibilities, but history. Especially for Kieren, Wraught, Melon, and Otto. As it came to light that Kieren, Melon, and Wraught used to be a single creature, a chimera, while Otto's family was killed by one. And not just a random one, but the same one. This obviously caused a little bit of a rift in the group. And the last time we saw the Wild Things, they were working through these pains. And it came down to Gromp and Bodie to bring, really, mostly Bodie, to bring the two sides, or the two groups, together. And there was a final conversation at the end of the last session between Wraught and Otto, where an understanding was reached. I wouldn't go so far as to say that the wounds were healed and all was forgiven, but steps forward were made. And it will take time to heal those wounds. We pick back up in the town of Vale Crossing, where you all have been making your home base and actually were gifted a new home. A rental, let's be honest. It's only yours for while you're here, but it is being provided by the mayor and the town itself. The house, or the manor, of Thistlehold. And so, in the course of this conversation, a few of you began exploring, finding rooms, checking out the kitchen, noticing the little quirks of the house, and that it wasn't simply a collection of lumber and stone, but seemed to have a spirit of its own. And it was here in Thistlehold, with the fire crackling in the gathering room, that we left you all. We'll say that it has been about half an hour since that previous conversation. And so, where are all of you?
Kai would probably be still in that main room if there's a fire going,
Yeah.
but he's curled up into a ball, like the same as he was on the roof of that house, just in a chair close to the fire, absolutely unconscious.
Got it?
There should be rooms upstairs. There should be enough for all of us. I think there's a kitchen. Smell food. So at least we can get a good night's sleep and actually a decent meal. So yeah.
For
Do
a
what you
night's
want.
sleep, we may want to chat about what we're doing tomorrow, because we are running out of time. And Wraught is standing next to the mantle above the fireplace with kind of one arm propped on it, looking into the flames. And now that things have finally calmed down and everybody is a little bit less hyped up on adrenaline, you can tell that she looks a bit different than she did when they ran out this morning on the horses after aging by several years after being hit by a rock.
Okay. Melon?
Is the
Bodie?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
I was just going to ask about the kitchen.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so am I correct in hearing that Otto, did you say you were still down in the main room too, in the gathering room?
I'm by the staircase.
Got it. So
Going up.
just a reminder, Thistlehold is one of those, think kind of San Francisco, if you need a point of reference, on a very slope street where it's super narrow, but very tall.
A row
And
house.
a what?
A row house.
A row house, a term I didn't use because I didn't know it well enough. But now I do. I learn things every day. But yes, one of those. And it is, visually, it appears 5 stories. But again, as you all have explored, you found that there are some eccentricities to the house. For example, the store, or the sleeping quarters, the 4th floor with all of the bedrooms, contains at least 6 bedrooms that should not work dimensionally with the house. In fact, even the way the staircase is situated in this house, being a central spiral staircase, doesn't really make sense with the layout of the house, at least from the outside.
It's the Feywild. It works like that.
So
Why not?
let's go ahead and start with the kitchen and the two who are in there. Melon and Bodie, this is where you were when we left you off. And like I said, when you came in here first, or at least for a decent length of time, when you walked in, there was a soft sound of shh, 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 shh. And as you looked, you saw a broom, a kind of scraggly looking broom, that as soon as it noticed you, turned to look at you, apparently, even though it didn't have eyes, and then just clunk, fell inert against the wall. The kitchen itself is wooden cabinets of varying sizes. The counters are lined with colorful jars of spices and pickled ingredients that you don't even know what they are. There are window boxes in the windows here with herbs. There are plants that hang from the ceiling here, drying herbs and such. There's a large stove with brass fittings. It's a very cozy and very functional kitchen that seems to have a pantry well stocked.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go in and see the broom as it does. It goes, "Hello, broom," and then pantries.
Bodhi's very excited about the size of the kitchen floor. And when he sees it after he kind of shuffles in, he goes, floor time. And then he lays on his stomach and sucks all of his appendages into his shell. And you can just see trails of smoke coming out of his little head hole as he's just enjoying floor time.
Floor time and hot boxing, hot shelling himself?
Hot shelling, baby.
Hot shelling, that's a
Hey,
thing.
it's already built in. The windows are already up. Why not use it?
Totally fair.
Ethan,
Yes.
from my pocket, I take something out.
Yeah?
The one book that Melon has.
Okay.
He's gonna open it up. There's no pictures, sadly. Actually, there's like some crude drawings, but it's like, Bodie.
And he slowly long neck turtles just his head out of his shell, and he's got a big old joint hanging from his lips. Yeah, his eyes aren't open. Yeah.
Can you help me with this?
What is it, man?
I show Bodie the book. It's a cookbook by the barefooted Contessa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And he takes the book. Hold this. And he
The shoeless countess.
No, bear, like a grizzly bear, barefooted.
and he takes the book. I have heard tell of this chef. Where did you get this?
Found it.
Well, yeah, I fucking found you, man. Where'd you? This is gold, man. Can you read?
No.
I can read pictures pretty good. But the word parts are pretty hard.
I mean, the sketches looked yummy, so I wanted to make those.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
page? What is the sketch on this page of?
A
What
big old
dish?
rotisserie chicken.
A big old rotisserie chicken. So you say this, or you say, I just want to be able to make these things. And you're standing in the pantry at that point. Lots of clay jars, glass ones, sacks of flour and grains. But as you have it open to this page, there is a as one of the boxes, a fairly large box on one of the shelves, pops open. And there is a noticeable bit of cold air that comes out from it.
Ethan, did you just make a refrigerator?
I didn't. The house did.
Dear God.
I'm like, what the fuck? And he pops out of his shell. Do you see that?
No, I was looking at you. What is
Oh,
it?
shit. Well, that right behind you just went, ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Literally just stuck my face into it.
Holy shit.
When you push your
What's
face
in
in
there?
and look around, it is cold. And so we see, like, the cameras inside the fridge style thing, and we just see the huge lion face.
Yeah, a la, Die Hard, him in the vent.
Yes, that is exactly the same style close-up that I had in mind. But as you're looking in here, full of perishables, whole chickens, sausages, fruits and veggies that have short shelf lives, things like that, eggs, all stored in here. Actually, no eggs, because they don't do the American thing, so you don't need them in the fridge. But
Cool. One arm is going in to grab some bird thing, and the mouth is going off to the side to get a sausage.
got it. And Bodie,
Oh, that looks like this.
you
Let me
just
show you.
hear...
Yeah.
That looks like this.
You hear a very soft tink of something solid hitting a small amount of metal.
I go towards that sound immediately. Go.
You notice that the broom seems to have fallen and was caught by one of the brass fittings of the stove. But one of the curious things about this stove, and I use that word liberally, you don't see any wood or charcoal or any source of fire. There are just these brass knobs.
Oh, you check your card there, my friend. And he gently moves it to prop it back on the wall, thinking that it's fallen.
There
the
is,
fuck?
as you do that and don't do anything with the stove, the wood of the house just groans, and the broom, in a way that doesn't make sense because you leaned it, falls back against the knob one more time.
I try and speak to him, I know it, and he just slaps the knob.
You punch the knob, and because of the knob that you punched, there are stones that line the top of this stove. Just stones. And as you push one of the knobs, one of the stones begins to glow red.
Melly, give me your chicken! And he's just gonna try to jerk the chicken from you.
Oh, you're gonna
Let him take it.
Yeah, you're making jerk chicken?
I'm gonna
Let him
require a
take it.
contested strength check
Jerk
on that
chicken.
one.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm totally happy with a contested
Go for it.
strength check there.
He's trying to help.
Straight strength rolls, no proficiency.
I'm good
Let's
with that.
go.
Perfect.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. 23.
Ooh, what'd you roll?
19 plus
19?
4.
Yeah.
So you said just straight strength?
Yeah.
Straight strength bonus.
I got 16 plus 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20?
No.
So with a 20 and a 23,
So they rip it in
I
half.
was about to say what happens. Those are two very strong ones, and it's just like, here, man, let me help you. No, let me help you. No, let me help you. Rip! And just...
And Bodie looked at it, he goes, watch this. And he slaps it on the hot stone.
I'm gonna
Smell it.
slap it on somewhere else there.
You do?
as you slap it on one of the non-glowing stones, and there's just a...
No, put it on this one.
I'm just gonna keep watching it anxiously.
And
He pats you on the head. Mine's going to cook faster.
Unseasoned raw chicken.
we
is
watch
amazing.
As the camera fades, we see Bodie staring at this cooking chicken, and Melon staring at a equally raw as it started chicken. And we cut down to the first floor. The fire down here is still roaring. The teapot or the kettle that was boiling very quickly after you all entered seems to never run out of hot water as long as the fire is on. So Wraught, Kieren, and Otto, what are the three of you doing?
Kieren is still asleep because I'll be right back.
Fair point.
Otto, you want to come with me and we'll see if this place has a wine cellar? I can hear noises coming from the kitchen and they scare me.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? We'll go find a cellar.
Cellar.
Nice hair cut, by the way, or frills.
What do you mean?
Have you looked at yourself?
It's not like I... What? No, there's no mirrors. What?
Otto will take his sword out and, like, reflect it into her eyes.
Oh, those got... Ooh! Ooh, look at my teeth. Look at my teeth. They were behind her lips up until now, and now they're big enough to hang over her lips.
Oh.
Are you shorter now?
No, I'm still the same height. You're just taller. You look a little bit bigger. It happened when we were in the weird clock dimension thing.
Oh, I thought that was just the pain of getting hit by a boulder. Lucky me.
I think the boulders, if you got hit by them, they aged you. Bodie took a hit for me, and that probably would have happened to me if I got hit by it.
He's a good friend. We're gonna see if keep opening doors until we can find stairs that go down.
How big is this damn house?
You start looking around for stairs that go down, and you don't find any. But as you're looking around, you do hear from the front door.
No solicitors!
Who is it?
Mayor Tyrick.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Opens the door. Hey, Mayor.
He has his thumbs tucked into his waistcoat. The buttons are straining along his gut as he walks in.
Always loved this building. Are you all finding it to your liking? Is there anything that you need?
You have any alcohol?
Not on me, but a little in me.
If only I could say the same.
Plenty of wonderful taverns and places around, and if you ask nicely, I'm sure they'll let you take a bottle home. But that doesn't come stocked with the house. However, I did have one thing that brought me around that I wanted to let you all know about. The homes here in Vale Crossing have particular security measures. If you ever wish to lock down the house, simply say Faylock. When you do, the front door will not open unless someone correctly answers the house's riddle.
Do we make up the riddle?
Traditionally, each house has its own, but if you wish to replace the current one, as long as Thistlehold is open to the concept, it shouldn't be a problem. I do happen to have here, and he pulls from one of his waistcoat pockets, the current Faylock, if you wish to go with that.
Passes it over to you. As you open it, it's written in a hand that doesn't look like his. And it says, I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well.
So anyone who's good at riddles can break into every house that exists in this town.
Well, potentially, but we trust each other around here. It's mostly for the outsiders, and if you wish to change it to something unsolvable, feel free. This is simply the one that is currently in place.
And at the very bottom of the piece of paper in much smaller writing is the word tongue.
Huh. That's funny. All right. Well, thanks, Mayor.
Of course. If there's anything else you need.
I'm guessing the house is alive too.
Alive is a bit of a, I would say, aware.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for agreeing to doing this for us. It's been a really long day, and we got a big day tomorrow in the morning. So, I also have a question for you. Does Veil Crossing? Does Veil Crossing have like an orphanage or anything, like, or people who need kids, like that want to start a family?
Oh, well, of course. Many. I pride myself on having helped foster a town that it's wonderful to raise a family in. So, why? Was there something in particular?
It looks back at Wraught and everyone else who's down here. We have to go save some kids in the morning tomorrow, and we were looking to possibly get them homes. To not like put them in a system or anything like that, because they get lost in the system, they never get out. But at least to give them homes and a fair chance.
Well, at the moment, it's a little ambiguous, but do you mind if I ask? This seems to be...
Best not until we succeed. Just in case nothing comes of it. Otto, we're not going to be using this house for very long. They can always have this one if they need it.
Well, we might have this house. Well, the reason why I asked the mayor for this house is so that we have a place of a base of operations, because we're going to be here in the Feywild for some time, and it'd be nice to be able to have at least one foothold in this place where we can actually regroup in a safe place we can stay at and actually get sleep without having to worry about dying out in the fucking wilderness. Yeah.
And you are welcome here, in Vale Crossing and in Thistlehold, for as long as you need. Now, it seems that there are things that you all still have to discuss. I was simply stopping by to let you know of the Feylock and see if there was anything else you need. There are still things that need doing after the lockdown, so if you'll excuse me if there's nothing further.
And he gives the three of you a nod before backing out and closing the door behind him.
You know what? I have an idea. And I'm going to stick my snout really quickly into the kitchen, avoid looking at what the boys are up to, and snag like 2 glasses off of a shelf and then run back out before I can get stressed or covered in spices.
100%.
I think while you go up there, you see Melon. He is literally dipping his fingers into every spice jar and just taking a little bit of it.
Yeah, may I add some of that too?
I think in the end, it's going to end up with like a very rudimentary barbecue rub.
Yeah, nice. On your raw chicken?
Yes.
Mine's gonna go Cajun.
But honestly, it's way spicier than it has any right to be.
There is also, the two of you have discovered in the meantime, there is a door of the stove that leads to a similarly devised oven. So if you wish to use that, you may. And Wraught pokes a head in, sees this happening, and very quietly just goes and grabs 2 glasses and heads out. And just a reminder of the general layout of the house. The first floor is the gathering room, second floor, kitchen, third floor, library of sorts, fourth floor, sleeping quarters, fifth floor was the rooftop garden, or solarium. So you grab those glasses, go back downstairs.
Come back in, and I reach into my bag, and I pull out a half-full bottle of moonshine. It's what I've got.
Fine. Fine.
Hop on the couch that Kieran's curled up on and pour 2 glasses.
Otto, when is the last time that you had any of your family's moonshine?
It would have been the night before we all left.
And so...
Because...
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh, because the bottle I gave her was kind of a fresh bottle. It wasn't, like, completely gone. She drank most of it in the earlier or whatnot while we were walking.
So,
but, yeah.
I really want to know, as you see this jar in Wraught's clawed hands, as you smell it after it's been poured, as you go to taste the first bit of it, what do we see? Because the camera is 100% focusing in on you during that moment.
Well, Otto, when drinking this before, it brought him joy and warmth inside and everything like that. But seeing it now and being poured by Wraught, there's a little bit of disdain when taking it. But he takes it, swishes it back, straight.
You notice that she had been holding hers out, waiting for like a glass clink, but when he throws it back, she takes back her hand.
Ah. You know, it doesn't taste as sweet as it used to, but it still tastes good.
Can't argue with quality.
Yeah. That's about a 30-year-old age on moonshine. Still.
I didn't even realize that moonshine could be aged.
Yeah, it can be. I just know which one I took it out of. That was from a Pa's personal stash. Took that with me.
You
Stole
swiped it before you ran? Oh, nice.
I did, yeah. Dang, gave a fuck about, but
As you
it's going.
swig down this first swallow of Moonfire Moonshine, there's a lot. You know, taste and smell are visceral. And you can then smell the wood, the lumber of the distillery. You remember working, traveling. You remember your father yelling at you. There's so much that comes flooding back. And then as you refocus on the moment and the present, it's just Wraught sitting in front of you, and Kieren curled up on the couch, snoozing next to you. And again, Otto, I know I'm coming to you a lot right now, but in that moment, after those initial waves of memory and emotion hit, what do we see, or how does Otto feel then?
Rage. Rage. But it's not the rage where, you know, you want to just break shit, because it doesn't solve anything. But he was angry like that a while ago. But it's one of those, these are the cards that I've been dealt, and this will take so much time to fix, if it can be fixed. But for right now, we have a job to do, and Otto keeps his promises. He made a promise, and he's going to keep it. So, what he does, he just stares at the glass, without really saying much, and asks for another one.
All pour. We need to think about allies. Maybe make a list. I like lists. I like the word the way it feels in my mouth.
List?
When she says list, her forked tongue slithers out from between list.
Let's see. We got. Do you even think that the bully wolves can help us at all?
Absolutely not. I think that the unicorn can. I think the blink dogs can.
Okay. And the kids, for what they're worth, they can help. I don't really want to put them in any more danger outside of what they got to do.
As far as I can tell, we've got 3 jobs, and one is distract, one is smash, and one is grab, I suppose. We have to talk to her. We need that recipe, otherwise we can't leave. And let's be fair, you and I are by far the most charming.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And
It worked last time.
Gromp, I think, did Gromp go off to get us some wine? Yeah, nope, he's gone. He went to find us wine. Gromp can turn people invisible. And Kieren is sneaky as hell, and an invisible Kieren is a valuable asset.
Yeah, that works. Takes out a piece of paper that was in his bag, puts it down. Alright, so we have unicorn, blink dogs, kids. I know the kids know that they have a way to get in. They'll give us that.
But the more people we have that can distract Granny Nightshade while we find your mirror and free children, the better. So if we send Bodie and Melon off to cause a little chaos, maybe Melon with a flamethrower? And she's going to pat the pack that's sitting on the floor next to her.
That'll work, but they can't see that we come in together, though. That's the main thing.
So it's you and me
Okay.
coming to chit-chat with a hag. And everyone else doing their own thing.
Kieren can be with the kids.
That's funny that we both said that at the same time. Kieren, I would say at this moment, you know, since the player's here, you kind of wake up a little bit from your sleep and just overhear this conversation. Now, whether you choose to go back to sleep or say anything at all is up to you. But you just hear the first thing that I think makes you kind of open your eyes is you hear Wraught and Otto talking together like they used to. They're planning, strategizing, and working as a team.
He will probably still stay a little bit curled up, but sit up so that his tail is just kind of flopped over his knees. And are they in the same room as me?
Oh, yeah. In fact, Otto is sitting on the other side of the same sofa that you're curled up on.
So he'll sit up. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to watch the back and forth. Kind of with a little bit of skepticism.
Kieren, I know you have opinions. You also have eye goobies, like a lot of eye goobies. Hold on. He's gonna grab him by his muzzle.
Before you do, his goat tongue comes out and just like goes all over his face.
Oh.
It's a surprisingly long tongue. Hey, I can touch my own nose with my tongue. Kieren can too.
Fucking gross.
So really quick, as this horrifying little eye cleaning scene happens, I want to check in with the two who are in the kitchen. One of your chickens is almost cooked. The other is pretty much the same amount of cooked that it was when you started. When that is done, whatever done means, are the two of you staying up in the kitchen? Would you be coming down? Would you be going elsewhere? What you doing?
I'm gonna be staying up there. I got more spices to explore.
Love it.
I'm gonna be up there until my chicken finishes cooking.
Got it.
You sure you don't want to use the hottie bit?
But it is hot, isn't it?
Hey, this one's hot. Yours isn't. And he pokes your raw chicken. It's kind of.
What's wrong with it?
It's room temperature. I don't have a problem with it, but look, this is really nice.
Room temperature chicken.
What's wrong with room temperature?
And he pulls off just a section of his own chicken. Here, while you're waiting for yours to finish, and he hobbles away with the rest of his chicken.
And so, since Bodie hobbles away, do you hobble up or down?
I'm gonna just hobble dripping chicken grease all over this motherfucker. That's mine, and that's
The
mine.
broom is gonna kill us.
I was
Everyone
just about to say,
That's
so you're just walking around eating this roast chicken, juicy, and the first drips of it are like at the doorway of the kitchen, and Melon would be the one to notice, if he notices, the broom perk up and they kind of jump over there and sweep at the area where the juice is dripped, which just spreads it more, and it just spread. It's just furiously trying until the friction just manages to dry it over time.
You're gonna be a work hazard.
And then hops over to the second little puddle of juice and just repeats this. And as this is happening, the three downstairs would hear the heavy boom, 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 boom footfalls of Bodie coming down the steps. And you see the three of them sitting around each other near one of the heavy couches and fireplace.
And he hobbles, and he's got this half of a roast chicken in one hand and a joint in the other, and he just and then walks upstairs. He just gestures at them with his chicken in his joint, nods his head, seeing they're getting along, and he just hobbles you in.
That is such a relatable moment of just like walking into this room.
Yep.
And then just walking back.
I'm gonna go have some me time.
The fact that he said me time while clutching half of a roast chicken really, I've got an emotion and it's not a good one, but I don't know how to describe it.
Don't think too hard on it.
There's chicken up there.
Clearly.
Can't say I'm very hungry.
I'll eat after this.
At least not anymore after seeing that.
Have fun, I guess.
Don't encourage him.
Oh, thank you so much. If he wasn't here now.
You know, we could have left him in the realm of dread. That would have been just great.
I think not.
That was all you, Wraught.
And I regret so much.
So you said I have opinions on things. You are correct. I have opinions on things. And he's like still staring at the doorway that Bodie was standing on with mild horror. What am I supposed to have opinions on?
What we're doing next. So, as far as we've been able to figure out, we need to get the recipe for the Leafy Stone from Granny Nightshade.
Has a recipe?
Yes, I was.
Leafy Stones?
I forgot to tell you. Oh gosh, I got so distracted by all the trauma we've been through lately. I think I talked to Oberon.
Gesundheit. What?
King?
Yeah, the king.
The green guy.
How?
Yeah, I threw some gold in the wishing well, and he manifested.
Son of a bitch! I tried doing. I put money in that will too, just because I saw shit down there.
How much money did you put in?
I don't know. Probably not enough. Apparently.
He's a pay-to-play fae.
Hey.
You spent money?
I was feeling in a certain disposition.
I believe the word is generous, but it's okay if it's foreign to you. Anyway, so King, he's like, did he pop out of the well? Like truth coming out of the well to banish mankind or whatever it is? Just like, did he crawl out of the water or what?
That would have been absolutely hysterical. I found your missing king. He was at the bottom of the wishing well.
He was under the couch.
That's where you always gotta check first.
No, he just appeared in my mind, and he's like, "You have been." I don't even. He was just very strangely appearing. I guess we go throw more money in the well and see if he pops up again. And he goes, because you've been generous, I will let you ask one question. My realm is in peril. And I'm pretty sure I asked a really stupid question, but at that point I was so... my brain felt upside down. And was told by the king, we must band together to save the realms.
All right. So, missing king spoke to you in your head, said we have to work together to save the realm.
Pretty much. In retrospect, I should have asked him what the weakness of Granny Nightshade was, but I didn't. Because even I have moments of stupidity.
The first stage is acceptance.
I'm never wrong.
So what? We just okay. Go team, great. And then Grey Nightshade drops dead. Okay, so a Ghost King told you to be friends with people, and then we still have to beat up a hag. Great to know. Anyways, my opinion on things is that, and he points at Otto's arm, which we've already established is my very first priority in dealing with that shit.
Yep, that's why we're going over a plan now to get the kids out. So far we've got Gromp turning you invisible so you can go and get the mirror and help.
I can
the
also
kids.
see if I can find other things. If Wraught is mentally connected to me, whatever I find, I can tell her about. Just if I have to be running around solo.
That's fine. She's got comms. She'll have you linked in so you will have an eye in the sky and you can tell what's going on. Because me and her are going to go talk to Granny Nightshade on getting the recipe for the Leafy Stone. Now, as for the kids that are down there locked in, Melon and Bodie are going to run distraction to cause her to focus on them while we get the kids out. While, Jet, what's the kid's name again?
Will?
Damn, Jet.
Yeah, Jet's the other game.
I know. Will and the other kids will be able to help get their friends out. Also
We can
found
also-
out that
We can count on the wolves and the unicorn to maybe run a little bit more distraction. If we can go with 4 points of chaos, she won't know which one to hit first. And that will give us an excellent in to free children, smash mirrors, steal recipes, and whatever else isn't nailed down.
So what if I find the kids first while I'm running around as an invisible goat? Do I just leave them be? Do I take the opportunity maybe to sneak them out? Or is my only job to go and smash the mirror? Or can I do other shit along the side of it?
If you find the mirror and tell us where it is, we can smash it. But I do think probably children need to be first. Well, not first priority. Find the mirror, first priority. Free children, second priority.
Gotcha.
Smash mirror, leave it to us.
So I'm just
If
running
you can find
recon
it.
to find where all the stuff is first, and then we'll be able to go and bam, bam, bam.
Yep, pretty much.
Tracking like a tank. All right. Sorry, tanks don't exist in this world. That was a
Yes,
that was
they
a
do. They're big and
It's fine.
beefy.
it was a Pavlovian response. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So be a sneaky invisible goat. Cool. Fine. You guys are talking to the hag?
Yep.
We need the recipe to get the Leafy stone.
But if it's a recipe, don't people usually write that shit down?
Yeah, we still have to go and get it from her, though.
Maybe it's one of those memory things. Oh, didn't the unicorn have something that she wanted us? Her mate.
I'll look out for that too.
Just look out for a random unicorn hanging out.
Anything. I'll look for something unicorn shaped. I mean, we were able to get away with going and finding her island by me slapping a fucking carrot to my face. So I don't know.
He's got a point.
We also don't know what type of enemies or guards she might have, too. So we are kind of going in blind for that when it comes to opposition and soldiers and stuff.
So I'll
Okay.
run recon.
So you and I, Otto, have to go to the Goblin Market, I think it was. We've got a date with someone who can introduce us to Granny Nightshade. But while you and I go to the market for that intro, it would be great for everyone else to go and gather up our allies and explain the plan.
Didn't you talk to that goblin as a goblin? Granny Nightshade's gonna see straight through any sort of spell you put on yourself to look like a goblin.
I don't have to be a goblin. The goblins will be like, I'm the wonderful Dragonborn, and we're just visiting, and we want an intro to Granny Nightshade. And if I don't have the flamethrower I stole, no one will be any the wiser.
But you weren't a dragonborn when you talked to them. You were a really sexy goblin.
Maybe the
This
really
could be
sexy
your
goblin
boss.
told me about it. No, she's on my team. We're part of the same OSHA contract.
Okay. I'm really glad
Now
OSHA
I- now
exists
it's-
here too. Let's go get forklift certified.
Love that OSHA has been in almost literally every game the three of you have played in. Somehow, OSHA follows where you go. But
Maybe some of the structure.
They need it after we've
could be
gone
better.
through.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not needed. So as this conversation is still happening, just want to check back in with Melon and Bodie. Melon, you're still in the kitchen.
Oh yeah. After Bodie keeps going up, you cut to Melon, and it's literally just shoving a raw, all spiced up chicken straight into his mouth.
I mean, yeah, you're a Leonin.
It's not
Yeah,
pretty
no problem.
looking. But then it's like, wait, I can do better than this. Still with the chicken hanging out of it. It's not gonna exit his mouth. It's gonna keep going. It's like, I can do better. Literally just start smacking the stove, and it's like, until one of them is too hot. It's like, that's the one.
You touch the one that is still cooling from after it was turned off.
Cool, let's go in the freezer and find some more meat.
All right. Melon heads back into the cold storage. What about Bodie? You headed back upstairs. Were you going back to the kitchen, or were you going elsewhere? Oh, you're going back to the kitchen too?
He's got a
Yeah.
date with a half a chicken.
So he has come down the stairs and he has walked the house with this chicken, just these strips of chicken juice until he's all done, and he's just kind of smoking and eating his chicken and kind of taking everything all in. He's never really had or been a longtime resident of a house before. So he's just really taking it all in, sloughing around, taking his time. And when he realizes that he's biting air, he goes, "Oh, trying to go back up." And he heads by and he sees you guys doing your planning. And he's got his joint in the one hand and he's got his greasy hand in the other. And then he goes up into the kitchen and hears Melon rustling around.
Yeah, you just hear from the pantry the like ting, 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 of a can hitting the ground and then rolling around a little bit. Just the clinking of jars and the opening of boxes and such.
When he gets there and he sees what he's doing and oh yeah, what else does this fucking place have? And he is just gonna start opening cabinets and looking while Melon is cooking.
Okay. Now, really quick, I want to take a quick out of character pause and just have you all, since you're all not in the same place, but have you all figure out what the next moves are so that we can start making those whenever you're ready. Because I want
Long
Morgan
rest.
and Lauren to be able to participate in that conversation.
Bodie was planning on making food for them.
Okay.
So that could bring us all together potentially.
Okay. Well,
I was
oh, Morgan, what were you saying?
I was actually also gonna try and do that. It's like, okay,
Can I be your sous chef?
Soup.
Soup chef.
Soup chef! Soup chef?
The return of the soup chef.
more raw, ultra spice. Well,
Yeah. Cook it! And he slaps the dial.
more seared. That's the word I heard.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna help facilitate Melon's.
But
So-
no, it's like in terms of like the planning, it's like
Well, hold
no,
on.
no,
if
it's
if
like,
you're all going to rejoin, then let's just do it narratively, really quick. Could the two of
To
you
the dining room.
each make me? Could Melon and Bodie each make me performance or just straight proficiency checks? And this will determine how well you accomplish whatever your goal was in terms of food. If your goal was to create a well-seasoned raw chicken, and you get a nat 20, you will very well season and very
Oh, no,
well
I found
raw
some-
that chicken.
I found some red meat in there.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, it's gonna be pretty rare, but it's gonna be a little cooked.
Okay. So what did the two of you get?
I actually rolled a 15.
I'm sorry, what is it?
15 total?
I got a 15 on the die. So
And
what am I rolling for?
either
Sorry.
just add your proficiency or performance, whichever is higher.
That's gonna be
Cooking is a form
17.
of performance. 17 and 15. So, I mean, it's not Michelin star level, but it is not a bad
Not food
cook.
poisoning.
Yeah, you're not going to get food poisoning. So, as the two of you head downstairs with the food to where everyone else is, what do they smell? What are you bringing down for them?
It's a pretty rare slab of meat that's spiced up.
Nothing too
'Cause I know
fancy.
that's what Wraught likes.
No sides, just seasoned, rare meat is brought down to each one of you.
Bon appetit!
Kai fakes being asleep.
Who hasn't done that
And
when
I would
someone
like to make
cooks?
I would love to make a deception check to make them think I am still asleep
Please
the
do.
whole time.
Go ahead. Either deception or performance, whichever is higher. Whichever you want to use.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah,
Both are
emoji.
+6 and I rolled a 15, so 21 for
21.
deception.
I would say you are pretty convincingly asleep.
Oh, the little friend tuckered themselves out.
I kick him.
Me?
I don't do anything.
Thanks, guys.
sadness makes you hungry, so make sure you fill up your belly extra big and make sure you're doing lots of water. Because, yeah, the emotional drain is a lot on the body, and we need you tip-top tomorrow. Right, Melon?
Kai is still pretending to be asleep and like actively trying not to listen.
I'm going to lean over to Otto quietly. They're giving this to a Herringon and someone who doesn't eat.
You do know I eat meat, right?
You want that? Do you? Tell me honestly. Look at that. Tell me you want that.
Takes his sword out, cuts a chunk of it off, grabs an arrow, sticks it on it, and walks over to the fire and puts it there. So anyway,
I'll make eye contact and like slurp a little bit of the blood juices out of the tray the steak is on and go,
Hey, better to cook it rare. You can always throw it back on the fire, you know? Can't undo that.
And that's our knowledgeable chef
kitchen.
at work.
I was about to ask, so when I did want to hear Melon's response because
no, sit down.
Bodie addressed Melon, but we didn't get to hear the response.
What was the question?
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
You just were
Good
talking
enough.
about how important it is to have a full meal before tomorrow.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Right, Melon?
Right, Melon? It's important to have a full belly.
What was that?
Wait, are you for
Full
fucking
belly.
real, man?
What,
Like-
you're not always hungry?
There is the
No.
sound of the door slamming open, and you just hear, "Alcohol fairy!"
Thank
Thank God.
fuck.
And Gromp walks in.
Forget to hydrate.
I didn't know what you all wanted, and I didn't think it would really matter once everyone was drunk, so here we go. And just like, bottle of red, bottle of white, bottle of vodka,
I was gonna
and
say, if you brought Menashevitz,
and a small keg, just, like a personal keg, essentially, of ale. Yeah, I mean, the taverns here are really
We have that
accommodating.
endless thing that we won from the really sad girl in the basement. I pop it on the table.
It's true, you do. Gunk. This jug that you haven't taken out since you were at the inn at the end of the road.
Looking at it makes me sad.
But as you pour it, as anyone pours it, it pours the same familiar kaleidoscopic, kind of difficult to identify. It's a little bit wine, it's a little bit whiskey, it's a little bit whatever you want it to be. And it pours and glitters and sparkles and never seems to quite run dry.
Never have I ever.
Wait, we had that thing this whole time? What the fuck have I been out here doing?
The Lord's work. Specifically Oberon's, I guess.
Fair
Speaking
enough.
of, guess who met the patron saint of green shit?
Oberon? How?
The fades as we tell the story.
Yeah.
So now that we have you all here, Gromp included, let's work out our plan so that we can figure out what we're doing next and all that.
Elaborate heist music starts playing. Oh,
Give me some Ocean's 11.
But I do think that we're probably going to take a long rest just to make sure everybody has all their spell slots back and whatnot.
And their health.
And health. But then we're going to make our way towards the hag's place, which we know where it is, but the name of it is eluding me right now.
Not quite. Otto and I have to go to the Goblin's market to meet up with our contact.
Yeah, the Goblin
to
Marketplace.
Set up the meeting with her.
Trufflehead. That's his name.
Yes.
I actually have that page.
Watch out with the echo. Just be careful. I can always edit it later, just reminding you.
Sorry, Joe doesn't show with green when
No,
she's
you're
talking
good.
for me, so I can't tell.
You're totally good. It makes sense.
Anyway, while Otto and I go to the market to talk to the goblin, it makes sense because Gromp was probably closest because of his one-on-one time with the unicorn to go talk to her about the plan, while Bodie and Melon go talk to the maybe the Blink Dogs.
Okay.
You want me to talk to who?
the blink dogs, and because Kai is really fast, he can find the kids in the forest and tell them that we're gearing up to go.
But then as soon as we go into Granny Nightshade's place, I've written down the kids are in the workshop, and that Granny Nightshade typically meets strangers in her parlor. So once we all meet back up at the Goblin Marketplace, if Gromp turns me invisible, especially before we get to the marketplace so no one has ever seen me to begin with, I will try to get into her house to like find where the workshop is, see if I can find where the mirror is, find maybe a unicorn wandering around. I don't know, but just so I can know where these locations are and be relaying them to Wraught as she's, talking to Granny Nightshade.
All right. As you all are making this plan, I just want to remind you all of some geography. The kids that you encountered, you encountered them in the heart of the Shroud Wood. Loom Lurch is the area of the Shroud Wood where Scabatha Nightshade, Scabatha Nightshade has her workshop and home. Loom Lurch. The Wayward Pool, where you encountered Lamorna the Unicorn, is also in the Shroud Wood, while the Blink Dogs were in the fields, kind of on the way to the Shroud Wood. So 3 of the locations you've been talking about, the kids, Scabatha herself, and the unicorn, are in the Shroud Wood, while one of the locations is on the way there. Generally. Just giving you a reminder of the layout since it's been a while.
So then we'll probably hit up the Blink Dogs as we're going there to fill them in on the plan. So they might be able to kind of like either follow along with us or go their own route to be on standby for when something happens around Scabatha's workshop.
Got it.
And we get the kids back here because the mayor does have, Vale Crossing does have a place to keep orphan kids and give them homes.
I think that Gromp would be best for being the rendezvous for rescued children, so he can be the one who corrals and protects them as they're freed. He's got a comforting aura, and she waves her hand at the bugbear who's struggling with a cork in the red wine bottle.
What?
Exactly.
You're going to be the home base for the kids when they get out.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure thing. Pouring himself just vodka. Yeah, absolutely.
The patchy beard really adds
home
to
base.
the air of comfort.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked at a circus. I'm great with kids, obviously. Come on, yeah.
Melon, you and Bodie get to be team distraction, and I'm gonna pick up my flamethrower and pass it over to Melon.
Yes.
Don't get caught.
I never have.
I always
You've been in. How many times have you been in jail? Like
How many
16?
times have I stayed in jail?
We're not talking about all the times you've stayed in jail.
Yeah, 0.
But I believe you all said the first plan, the first part of the plan is a long rest, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well then.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Otto will take out the money that we've gotten for the jobs we've done here.
1,500 gold.
Holy snaps.
Might as well get paid. So,
I
Already took my
I
mark.
already got paid. I hold up my 2 silver.
And a piece of steak.
Kai will stop pretending to be asleep and like lift up his head and be like, Wraught can have mine.
Well,
What the fuck am I gonna do with money here? Other than maybe buy a new knife. Maybe Wraught, can you buy me a couple of more knives?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. That's all I need money for.
so we each get like $250 a piece.
And an extra 500 for me.
And an extra 250 for you as well, you mean?
That's the extra 500. So she gets 750 of it herself. But
Would anybody like to pour this gold on me while I lay on the couch?
oh my god, me? I mean,
Don't worry, I'll take off my clothes first.
well then, as Bodie makes it rain gold coins on top of Gromp, Or, excuse me. Yeah, that'd be different. Bodie makes it rain gold coins on top of Wraught. Let's go ahead and take a quick bathroom break.
Oh, thank God.
So that we can come back here and pick up with post-long rest or starting the long rest if there's anything anyone wants to do in their rooms or anything like that. But
I want you to describe our sexy rooms to us.
Will do. But we will pick
My
back
room-
up here in just a few minutes. So go refill your drinks, but don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back and see what happens. See you soon. We're back, y'all. Don't worry, Sarah's here. She's just heating up food. But when we left, you all had headed upstairs to take a long rest. The...
Level up. Wait, no.
Not quite yet. The sleeping quarters here are identical at the moment. So when you step in, there's they're all decorated in woodsy motifs, vines and leaves, lots of earth tones and fresh flowers on the nightstand in there, comfortable beds that are exactly the right size for each one of you. There is you can see as the shades are currently drawn in each room, there are collections in the corners of the room of bioluminescent fungi that acts as a bit of a nightlight, making it so it's, at least not at the moment, pitch dark in here and you can still see, but it's got this bluish hue. And a quick question before you all get your long rest, and that is, what, if you could put into 1 to 3 words, when you walk into your bedroom, whichever you claim, what is your mood when you walk in? Your disposition? Wraught, let's start with you.
I think for the first time, because we've never had an opportunity to sleep in separate bedrooms, this is the first time Wraught's ever had her own room. And I think that her words are jagged, like with sharp emotional edges, and yearning.
Love it. So in that case, as you come in here and start to unpack what few belongings you have, you look as the vines, some of which are real, some of which are painted on the walls, begin to very slowly and very subtly just stretch towards the little bit of light coming in through the shuttered window. Not a lot, not fast, just reaching towards it. And those same vines then sprout numerous but small thorns.
I'll walk over to the window and wherever there's light coming in, pull it tighter.
Got it. Kieren, what would be when you step into your sleeping quarters? If you 1 to 3 words, what disposition, what mood do you bring with you into this room?
Tired, resigned, homesick.
Okay. What are you homesick for?
Waterdeep.
Okay. You settle in here, and the shutters, like I said, were letting in small shafts of light that would catch the little bit of ambient dust that was kicked up as you opened the door. But as you step in, kind of rub your eyes, the shutters just slowly close a little bit more until those bright shafts of sunlight are gone, and the room is only illuminated by that subtle bluish light from the fungi, and even two of those in the corners nearest the bed seem to dim. The walls in here also take on the implication of stonework. A very similar style of stonework to that of Waterdeep. And for a second, I swear you can almost smell the wharf. Otto. And Kieren, were you about to say something?
He'll just ignore most things in the room and go over and just sit down in front of the window so he can get that little crack. He doesn't want to open the doors because he knows as soon as he does, it's going to break the illusion. But just to have a little bit of light running over him as he just sits there in front of the window to try to hear any sounds of commerce or people or those illusions of salt spray smell, just to maybe forget that he's here for a moment.
You know, if you work hard enough at hearing those sounds, you really can make yourself believe that you can hear them. Otto, what do you bring with you into this room?
Rage. Anger. Punk.
A
Like
few
bioluminescence, like the graffiti spray. Punk.
the thorns that slowly sprout from a few of the vines here just have the subtlest gleam of red on their tips, a few of them. And the fungi on one side of the room, if you were to watch over the course of hours, which you're not, but by the time you would open your eyes, would have migrated from a cluster in one of the corners to this stylized, glowing 4 letters, rage, across one of the walls in this very stylized font. And the thing that does happen quickly, though, is one of the pillows on the bed grows incredibly large and fluffy. Perfect for punching.
Cool. Just takes it, puts up against the wall, and just starts hitting it. And hitting it. Hitting it, and doing everything possible. Takes out a couple arrows, starts firing into it. Just letting it go.
Bodie, what do you bring with you?
Mellow, hopeful, lonely.
You know, not a lot in here changes when you step in here. The natural themes in here do take on a slightly more lichen and mushroom theme, as some little mushrooms start appearing in the painted walls near the corners. And
Bodie, I see you turned your camera off. Are you still there? Just so that
I
I
had to-
know whether.
Yeah, I had to blow my nose.
okay, I just wanted
I'm
to
still
no,
here.
I just wanted to know whether to continue
Yeah.
narrating or pause.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I
all right,
just
cool.
wanted to
I'm just
big
checking. You know.
big time blow my nose, man.
When
People don't
you
get that for free.
you go over and you check out a few of these mushrooms. A few of them are species that are currently growing on your back, but they're just painted in the corners here. And when you turn back to the large bed to accommodate you, you also see that sitting on the bed, propped against one of the pillows. Maybe it was there when you walked in and you just didn't notice it, but you definitely didn't notice it. There's a small stuffed animal. With the blue glow of the fungi reflecting off of the, bright yellow eyes of a little stuffed owl bear.
Holy shit. I've been looking everywhere for you. And he goes over to it and he picks it up and he kind of weirdly wraps his hands over his throat and kind of recedes into his shell just slightly with it. And you see him start to cry gently. My friend. And he sits him down, and then he just sits down on the ground right in front of it. I have so much to tell you.
That's beautiful. And Melon, what do you bring with you into your room?
Contentment, excitement, and a deep primal hunger.
As you settle into your room, the bed is just perfect for taking one of those stuffed belly sleeps. And the walls in here, they maintain their natural theme, but they go from the browner tones of oak to a tan, grayish stone color that you haven't seen above your head in quite a while. Since the last time you were in your cave.
Doesn't bring back the fondest of memories, I will admit.
As you feel a little uncomfortable in that moment, the walls shift away from that and become, right now, just take on the visage of a night sky with shifting constellations. Gromps, well, we'll have to wait for that. Now, if there's nothing else you all wish to do this evening, before taking a long rest, you all take a long rest. Otto?
After you just see you cut back and you just see the pillow just exploded in the multiple pieces, somehow reconstitutes back to another one, back on the bed. Okay. He will take the acorn out that he had, that golden acorn that he's had, and he will just look at it and ask, "What do you want? What do you mean? What do you stand for? I don't understand why I'm here. Why you chose me or anything. But if you mean something to all of this, just help me. Help me. And he will put it underneath the pillow and sleep with it.
Okay. Then you all can get a long rest. And we move to the next day. Now, before we get too far, Otto, question for you. Does Otto have a favorite type of fruit?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. Okay. What about berries?
Blueberries.
Okay.
Or raspberries, either one.
Okay. How late do you think you sleep, Otto?
Completely through the night or on and off? Because he sleep on and off. Because he is grinding his teeth, his jaw hurts,
Okay.
and everything.
Cool. Then we're going to do this on and off. The first time you wake up, cool. Second time you wake up with your hand under the pillow, and there's no acorn.
Where'd you go? Little buddy? Please don't have something living inside of you, because if you swear to God, I'll burn this whole house down. Where are you?
Acorn crabs, acorn crabs.
Swear to God, that's my breaking point, man.
Where the fuck are you? Am I dead?
Do you go looking around?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to...
Make me an investigation check.
God damn it, where are you? Okay, that's great. I didn't mean for you to fucking leave. I just asked you to help me with something. Damn. You said investigation?
Yes, please.
16?
16?
Mm-hmm.
I don't find it.
Oh, fuck. Checks to see if the door's locked, because he did lock it when he walked in there.
Yep, still locked.
Okay. Well, you're in this damn room. Where are you? Can I look again?
I mean, the 16 counts you looking as many
Where are
times as you need.
Opening drawers, checking bags. Looks
How
on the
late?
ceiling
How
because-
long are you willing to look? Let me ask
2
that
hours.
question. Okay, all right. So on and off, we'll say that you've already been sleeping for about 3 hours. You spend another hour and a half or so looking. You're going through the drawers, damn it, can't find anything. And you turn around. And next to the bed, sprouted from a little crack in the floorboards, is a bush. About yay big.
Oh, okay. Goes to the bush. Hi.
It's a bush.
I can't talk to plants, but I know plants can hear and feel things. Did you live in the acorn?
I did.
Oh fuck, you can talk.
I have been simply waiting to be released. Thank you so much for finally doing so. It was getting a little cramped in there, not to mention your pocket. Ugh. Smells a little.
I stress sweat, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it is fine. If you wouldn't mind, I still need about another hour or two to grow to my full self. Would you mind?
Sure, do you want water or anything like that?
Oh,
Like
that sounds simply wonderful. Water, yes. Haven't had any of that for some time. Oh, thank you. Yes. Get all of the leaves, thank you. And as you pour this, you notice small blueberries start to...
Oh. Are you gonna kill me in my sleep? Because
Oh, you're on to me. That's yeah. No, of course not. No. You made me. I am yours.
I have a kid in the Feywild. How am I going to tell Robin this? And it's a bush.
Who?
Huh? Oh, sorry. It's the girl that I really, really like. Just. I have a son now.
Have you told her? Because you should.
I have it in a letter.
Have you sent it?
No, because I'm kind of trapped here right now. But like, we're supposed to send back one of my friends from like the place where I work. I'm going to send it back with him, so she'll know and all this other stuff. But
Look,
why?
I may be a bush that is simply 5 minutes old. However, if I know anything about love, I do know that when you have a chance, you have to take it. Send the letter.
Yeah, I think she likes me, but she's a little rough around the edges, but like she's really kind and really sweet. So that's, yeah. I never took the opportunity to tell her that because I didn't know how it'd go. So I was a little afraid, honestly. But
Well, you're an absolute catch. She would be lucky to have you.
this is how my life has been. I'm sitting 3 o'clock in the morning talking to a bush. A very nice. What's your name?
My what?
Your name?
Don't have one. Never
I
really
gotta
had a
name
use
you.
for one in the last 6.5 minutes.
Oh, how does how does Gideon sound?
Gideon. Gideon?
Gideon!
Barry would feel too on the nose and kind of hard. You know, that's low hanging fruit and
Oh, I get it. Yes,
No,
very fine. Berries, however. Berries, I do. Gideon. I like it. What does it mean?
it's just Gideon.
Well, then I am Gideon and Gideon is I. Do you have any more
Gideon
about
the Wise.
water? Oh, stop. I am barely a shrub at this point. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, delightful as you pour more water on him.
If I had a nickel for every time I was in a campaign run by Ethan where a bush was or almost was a talking bush named Barry, I would have 2 nickels, which seems a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. So thank you for naming him Gideon instead of Barry, because I would have gone straight.
Jabbery.
Yeah, no, not Jabbery. We're not doing Centaur World.
It was so
Our
close.
world is so good.
That would be. Oh, we are bringing the freaking Frost Maiden here.
Yeah, damn right. Oh, that was scrumptious water. Wonderful. Now, what is your name?
My name's Otto.
Otto.
I'm the Witchlight Monarch, apparently. So
Of
yeah,
course you are. I don't know what that is, but I'm incredibly proud of you nonetheless.
I'm still trying to figure it out, honestly.
Well, you'll excuse me, this has been the longest day I've ever had, and I still have some growing to do. If you just give me a little while, I think I'll be more in my right self.
Oh, okay. He takes another bottle of water and kind of puts it next to you, next to Gideon, and is like, can you hold things?
Never tried. Willing to. How do I do it?
You just kind of reach your leaves out and kind of
Like
hold.
this? And the branches move a little bit closer together.
Yeah, like that.
This? Okay.
So,
yes.
yep.
Ready?
So
all right.
when you get ready and big enough, here you go. You reach for the bottle and you can drink out of it.
And goes to like try to pick it up and just like barely lifts it an inch off the ground. I don't even have lungs and I'm panting. That was difficult. Whew. Incredibly heavy. Do you have a lighter one? It has a strength of 3.
You can do this. Hold on. He'll go into his bag and finds crazy straw from the carnival, and just sticks it in there.
And you don't really understand how? like scientifically, but yeah, some like little bit of water starts traveling from your water bottle of the. Ooh, now this is thinking.
Nothing in this place makes any absolute fucking sense, and I'm here for it.
Me too.
Okay,
now.
Gideon. All right, Gideon. I'm gonna go back to bed and hope that this is a nightmare, but I hope it's great. Okay?
Yes, of course. Sleep well, Otto.
Yep.
I will simply be right here.
Okay, I'm going to bed now.
Everyone gets their long rest. And when you wake up in the morning, there is a larger and no longer rooted shrub. About yay big. So about, what, 2.5 feet? 2.5 feet
he's
tall?
smaller than me.
Oh, yeah,
Smaller
yeah.
than
I
me.
mean,
Got it.
he's still a shrub.
All right.
But there are no long... He's about a foot away from where he was, and isn't... There, you don't see roots leading into the floor. They're simply splayed out around him, kind of like old school Morticia's dress.
Oh, I love that. Oh, all right. Good morning, Gideon.
Good morning, Otto. I'm trying out new voices. Do you like this one? I've been trying while you were asleep.
I mean,
Is it too much? It feels slightly forced.
A little bit too much. Let's try option 3 and a little bit of a, not let's say higher pitch, but like a little bit like a medium pitch.
Little medium. What about this one? I was trying something with a little bit more texture to it. Is this pleasing to the...
no.
No. Wonderful. Well, I'm learning, and it's going to be a
you
process.
are. And we're all learning.
If you have any suggestions, I find that however I am making these sounds seems to be quite versatile. I'm not even quite sure how I'm doing it. But if there is a way you wish me to sound, I will happily do my best to imitate anything.
This voice is fine. It's perfect. It's pretty good.
Yes, good.
Yep. It feels like it's not going to mess with your stems or your roots or your chlorophyll things. I don't know how plants work. That's Bodie's thing. I know how animals work. This is not plants. I'm sorry, but it won't mess your leaves up and everything. And okay. Well, you're alive now, and you're my son. Okay, I have a child.
Well, I suppose, yes. You did name me and brought me into the world. So, this is the world, huh? Looks around, turns around the room. Not as large as I expected. But, good. Please don't get me wrong. It's quite fine. Just looking around your bedroom. Can't hear you.
Let's not base the world on what's going on in here right now. I'm going through some stuff, and Feywild is his works to your current moods and things. Let's go outside, and you can go meet the rest of your aunts and uncles.
There are more?
Yep.
More like you? More monarchs of the Witchlight?
No, but they're friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
We like friends, yes?
Yeah. Yes, we do. We love making friends.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, then we should go make friends and just. How do we? Where's the rest of the world?
Behind the door, right there. It's called a door.
Door.
Unlocks the door before he runs into it. Okay.
As you crack it open. A monarch indeed. Your powers, Otto. I consider myself lucky to be your son.
Thanks. You know what?
Friends!
Friends! Yes. We have a talking sword and a talking bush. What is...
Feywild, motherfuckers!
All right.
Isn't the Feywild if some weird talking shit doesn't happen every now and then?
I mean, you're right. You're right. Oh God.
Specifically, a talking shrub that is almost named Barry.
So close.
Jorts.
Wasn't gonna
He's
do it.
wearing jorts.
You know what? Wait, Gideon, come here.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
All right, you're naked. You gotta put some clothes on, bud.
On what?
You're you see what I have on?
Yes.
You know, I have clothes on. Yep. Now I don't
Clothes,
want people
wonderful.
seeing I don't want people seeing your berries out and everything. You get a citation for that.
He literally has twig and berries.
So let's put some clothes on you real quick.
And you introduce this awakened shrub to the concept of shame. And
No shame.
like suddenly
It's
like
more-
a number of the leaves just kind of slowly move to cover the berries. Is this better?
Yes,
I didn't know I was
but-
doing anything wrong, for what it's worth.
No, you're not. It's just I don't want people to get. I'm protecting you. So come on, just put some clothes
Yes,
on.
of course, you know best. Now,
Yep. Put
what?
some shorts out and a fucking shirt. Okay. So I'm gonna dress you.
I need a description at least of the shirt, like just the style of the shirt.
No. Don't get it twisted.
Okay,
This
all right,
is what's
cool.
gonna happen.
Jorts.
It's
Hold
shorts.
on. Hold on. So what's gonna happen is, okay, we're gonna close the door again. It's like, hey, house, I'm pretty sure you're good at making things. You can just poof stuff out. He points towards like the dresser or whatnot. I need shorts and a t-shirt of some sort. Okay? And a pair of shorts, which are jorts, Cena style jorts. And then a shirt, a multicolored rainbow shirt that says "I love the Veil Crossing," like I heart Veil Crossing.
So, and you make this request, and you just hear from the wardrobe, the freestanding wardrobe, just a quiet thunk. And when you open it, it isn't quite what you were looking for. The shorts are a little long, considering it's a 2.5-foot bush. And the shirt is pretty much exactly as you envisioned, though. It's like something bought from, the
Veil Crossing gift shop.
Yeah, the gift shop. One of the
store.
Yeah, I mean there were wagons as you walked in, and one of them was the Veil Crossing gift shop, and it just has a simple shirt, "I heart Veil Crossing," with a stylized sketch of the town.
All right, just put these on, and yep, I'm gonna help you put them on.
Thank you.
Yep, just I get Gideon dressed.
Okay,
Okay,
which
there
is
you
a
go.
process of putting jean shorts
There you go.
on a bush.
There you go, and arms up. There you go. Okay, put it down. There you go.
Wraught, I see your hand.
If he's allowed to have a magic wardrobe, can we adjust our outfits too?
If you want to check in your wardrobes. So, as
Anyone
that
want
is
new
happening, as
clothes,
you are getting
bitches?
Gideon dressed, what are the rest of you doing?
Kitchen.
Immediate kitchen.
Yep.
All right, the two kitchen bros. Love it.
Make us some fucking pancakes.
Raw chicken, it is.
They're good at one thing.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Crazy.
Wraught, were you going to check out your wardrobe?
I mean, I hung my clothes up in it last night.
Then I
So-
would love you to make me roll me a d20, just flat out.
It shot out of my dice tray and onto my other tray for a 16.
The arrow leapt from the quiver, or leapt from the bow. 16. Okay, in that case, I would love, as you open the wardrobe, you see the clothes you were wearing, and you also see an additional outfit. With the limitation of about 20 gold in terms of total value of the outfit. What is it?
I think it's a pair of capris with straps and two-tone fabric. The outer legs are just a matte black, and the inner legs are a quilted dark red that almost reads black. With a little holster at the hip for holding a journal. The upper part is a cut almost corset. There's no straps, and the lacing on the back is meant to go wide, like it's lacing between or over frills or spines without crushing anything. And there's a single arm gauntlet, very akin to what Melon has been wearing at the beginning and has been through this whole thing. But instead of just being one shoulder gauntlet, it has straps and buckles all the way down one arm to lace between fingers as a one-armed piece of armor.
Love it.
And there's a single necklace hanging on one little rack.
Awesome. Super cool.
Kai's wearing an actual shirt, shockingly.
Were you also taking advantage of the potential magic wardrobe? Then I would also love you to roll me a d20. And that will help determine what type of shirt it is.
It's more like he's going to check out the closet when he finally wakes up. He's still wearing his clothes, but he's going to see what there is.
All right.
8.
The trio all gets alohas.
So, again, with the 20 gold limitation, I would love you to describe an outfit that is so close to what you wanted, but there's something about it that's just a little off. Maybe it's the sizing, maybe it's the color, or the pattern, or anything. But there's one thing that's just a glaring, a glaring fashion faux pas. So
the pants are a little too tight.
Oh, that's not a faux pas. We're all very appreciative. No. But, so could you, and it's your choice whether to wear it, but what do we see there, considering 1, 20 gold in value, 2, it is based and inspired by your mood and desires, and 3, something's a little off about it.
It'd probably be something more like what the guards at Waterdeep wear, where it has some leather armor on it and like a uniform style kind of collared shirt under it. But it looks like it's just a size too small for him.
Baby gap. Get it. Been there.
And he's gonna like stare at it for a second, reach inside, rifle around. He's like, I don't need this fucking armor, and like take the shirt under it and leave the rest of the stuff because he doesn't really give a shit. Because otherwise, he's had like a kind of coat that hangs open and wraps that go up to like mid-stomach. So if his coat comes open, you can see all the burn scars over his chest. He doesn't really make a big deal out of it. But he's gonna like take the shirt, rip it open a little bit so it actually fits to put that on underneath his jacket. Because now he feels kind of bad.
What about the rest of you? Did anyone else check out their wardrobes, or did Melon and Bodie head straight to the kitchen?
Kitchen.
My fit is perfect.
Love it. So, the two of you get there. Kitchen is as you remember it, though there is already the smell of coffee, even as the two of you walk in. What do the two of you try to prep for breakfast?
Dear house, what do you have in here that we can eat for breakfast? Nope. Okay, and he's gonna just go look through the pantry. Melon, can you cook any breakfast things? Like a waffle or like a pancake? I don't know savory shit.
No, I know what those are. Do we need to do fruits for breakfast?
There is a big melon in there.
Tell us.
I'm just gonna
Let's do
tear
it.
into that right now. I need it.
Just rip it open. And I'm going to say, as the two of you are starting to figure out what to make for breakfast, Wraught and Kieren walk in.
I'm gonna do a little twirl.
Drape yourself against the wall dramatically.
Somebody tell me I look nice.
I just speechless. Sorry.
Bodie, by all means.
I just said I didn't have no speech. I can't. I mean, you look hot.
If you spend some money to get new clothes, where's my knives?
I haven't left the house to go shopping. But I will this morning because I'm kind of afraid of what those two are cooking up.
Chef Melon is preparing a melon this morning.
No.
Chef Melon
Your
can't
pleasure.
read.
Chef Melon is guided by his internal tummy, and he will give you a flavor like a melon.
I'm gonna pat Kieran's cheek. You're the babysitter. I'm going shopping.
Oh no, you're not putting
Guys,
this on
I
me. Otto's
need
still
you.
here. And I run after Wraught.
So actually, the two of you turn and nearly bump into Otto as Otto is walking into the kitchen.
Nose game, bye!
Nose game.
Bye!
Holy shit!
I don't want to know.
As,
Well,
oh, yep.
well, Gideon. Hold on.
Yeah,
Well,
you see
Gideon,
you see a bush wearing, you know those, like, what are they called? Jinko jeans? What were they called? Those super
Shorts.
baggy shorts? I know, but what were the super
Junkos.
baggy
Junkos.
Yeah, so it's the equivalent of
Junkos.
wearing those for him because of how short he is, along with a tie-dye shirt that says I Heart Vale Crossing, and it's a bush. It's just a bush. There's no head, there's no face, there are no hands. It's a bush.
Otto, this is what happens when you eat out humans.
What?
You get bush.
Jesus Christ!
Kai puts his face in his hands and without even looking, like he can't see in the room, he just beelines straight out the front door.
What's wrong with that? Body hair is natural.
I'm a reptile. And she follows after Kai.
That was Wraught and Kieren or Kai.
Wraught. Kieren or Kai?
Yep.
Are they friends? Are they friends?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, friends, Kieren or Kai and Wraught.
And here is Melon, and Bodie.
The bush shuffles over to the two of you. Nice to meet you both. I am Gideon. I am a bush.
Oh my god. Melon! It's such a bush. Hello, Gideon. Welcome to Chef Melon's kitchen. I'm Bodie, the soup chef.
Bodie, the soup chef. Do you mind if I get your opinion on something? I'm trying to work out my voice. And as Gideon begins to, this one, oh, this one, oh, what about it? Go through, just make different sounds because it's not a vocal, he doesn't have a vocal box. Or he doesn't have a vocal cord or a voice box. So as we zoom out on Melon and Bodie and Otto and Gideon in the kitchen, and we see Wraught and Kieren starting to head out of Thistlehold. The wild thing's now joined by a new little companion. That's where we will close tonight's story, and we will pick up with, oh, I will say one thing before we close. As the camera pulls out from the kitchen, it does linger for a moment on the singular hash mark on Otto's forearm. There is one day left for you to fulfill the bargain that you made with Bavlorna Blightstraw, in one day only. And what the consequences of breaking that Fey contract would be, you still don't know. And so, with you all making final preparations and filling your stomach before leaving Vale Crossing, that is where we will close tonight's story, and we will pick back up on the final day. Thank you all so much for being here in the stream, for hanging out with us while we tell this story, and thank you to the 5 of you, 6 in spirit, for telling this story with me. Because genuinely, it's my favorite thing in the entire world, getting to tell these stories with you all, getting to escape from this world for a little bit and tell our own stories where we have control. But thank you all so much for being here. Before anyone leaves the stream, we are going to raid someone, so at least hang around for that, even if you're done for the night, so that we can share that love around there.
And I don't think we're back next week. We're taking a week off.
You are correct. We will be off next Saturday. We will be back for the final Saturday of November with the WYLDE Beyond. But we also have our Mothership finale that should be happening on Monday. And if you haven't caught up on that, whoo, I've never played something quite like it.
Hey, how many people
was
have died
crazy.
so far?
4 in 5 sessions.
You gotta up them numbers, Ethan.
I'm working on it. Hey, one of them was killed by their own people. It's not my fault. I didn't even do it. It wasn't even me. It was the one-armed man. But final announcements before we head off. Please, if you enjoyed this stream, be sure to follow. That way you get notified when we go live with our next sessions and all of that. Again, you can listen to this episode eventually, along with a bunch of others on Go Buff Yourself. So if you are interested in podcasts, I like listening to TTRPGs even more than watching them, go check it out. We will be off from games from Tuesday to Friday because we will be in LA, Lauren and I will be, but we still have Monday, so don't forget that. But until we see you all next time, again, friends, thank you so much for telling this story with me. All of you out there, don't forget to take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves, you deserve it. And until we see you all next time, we love you, we appreciate you, and stay wild. Bye, everybody.